Aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd and goal, Brees to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now the leading rusher in the league, Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys, his 2nd Pro Bowl. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The NFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Goff now to throw. They are, however, facing a 4th down. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC from 4 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
How about that, partner? A little razzle-dazzle. Fake field goal that turns into a pass and a touchdown. Fooled everyone, including us.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots. But in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Saquon Barkley, 33 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
Obviously, the back did some great work running a long way to score a touchdown. But how about the blocks that were set up? How about the vision in finding those openings and getting to the end zone?
PAT up and good by Rosas. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the... Now a hit and a loose football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he will take this back. A fumble return for an NFC touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A second-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Kyle Fuller of the Bears up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here comes Cohen. "35 yards on the return." Picked up some good blocks as well. On the draw, this is Barkley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. To throw, it's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 14 yards. Now Mahomes. Got Gordon open, completes it. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. On 1st and 10 is counter. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's scooped up by the NFC. He's at the 30. 10. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown, NFC. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's good. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Another carry now for Gurley. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 yards on the play. First down. Now Elliott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pads?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, to power his way.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive. Past the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run forward with counter. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return is Cohen. he goes. And all the way in for the touchdown. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return 86 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. It's the NFC with the lead and the football as we start the 4th. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he finds his Chiefs teammate, Travis Kelce. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 31-yard line. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's 3rd down, he finds a way to convert.
Mahomes firing complete. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Keenan Allen, 31 yards. And the AFC able to claw one back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Okay, I wish I could say this from experience, but I have talked to people about this. When you've had a big return for a touchdown, the hardest thing to do the rest of the game is to make good decisions, because after you've gotten one, you expect to get another one. In this case, he needed to tamp back the enthusiasm a little bit.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 30, 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's had quite the turnaround, Charles. At the start of the game, passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak.
Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. Means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they even change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Sets up the screen to Gordon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's Breeze to throw. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Breeze is looking to throw. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC.
A lot of excitement. Get to see during